Terminal oxidation. This is the last step of aerobic respiration, and in this process the reduced coenzymes FADH2 and NADH, they release their electrons and protons, and these electrons and protons, they are taken by oxygen and water molecule is produced, and simultaneously ATP is also produced, and the whole process is divided into two major steps. The one is electron transport system or electron transport chain, and the second is oxidative phosphorylation. And all enzymes and carriers which take part in these two processes, they are kept under five major groups, and these groups are given the names complex first, second, third, fourth and fifth, and these complexes, they are present in the inner mitochondrial membrane, and from complex first to fourth, they are involved in electron transport chain, and the fifth complex, it takes part in oxidative phosphorylation. It means ATP synthesis, and all these complexes, they are arranged on the basis of their redox potential value, because the electron moves from lower or negative redox potential to higher or positive redox potential value molecules. And this is the matrix side of mitochondria, this is inner membrane of mitochondria, and this is intermembrane space, perimitochondrial space. And now come to electron transport system. When NADH takes part in the process, it gives its electron to complex first, NADH dehydrogenase, and in NADH dehydrogenase the electron moves from flavin mononucleotide FMN to iron sulfur complex, and from complex first the electron moves to complex third cytochrome BC1 via ubiquinol and ubiquinol. Ubiquinol is UQS2, and in the same way, when FADH2 it enters into the process and it gives its electron to complex second succinic dehydrogenase, and in complex second the electron moves from FAD to iron sulfur complex and then to complex third via ubiquinol and ubiquinol, and in complex third the electron moves from cytochrome B to iron sulfur complex to cytochrome C, and from complex third the electron moves to complex fourth cytochrome C oxidase via cytochrome C, and cytochrome C and ubiquinol, they are mobile electron carrier. Ubiquinol, they are present in the inner membrane, but cytochrome C is present on the outer surface of inner membrane, and in complex fourth the electron moves from copper A molecule to cytochrome A to cytochrome A3 and to copper molecule B and finally to oxygen, and this ionized oxygen combines with two proton and it produces water molecule. And this is very important that UQ and UQS2, they carry two electrons at a time, but cytochrome C, it carries single electron, one electron at a time, and these number of electrons, they are maintained by Q cycle of ubiquinol, Q cycle, and in one Q cycle, two ubiquinol UQS2, they are oxidized, and one ubiquinol, it is reduced, and two cytochrome C, they are also reduced, and Q cycle, it maintains the number of electron in between ubiquinol and cytochrome C. Two electron of ubiquinol from ubiquinol, they are transferred to complex fourth via two different cytochrome C.